Hello everyone, it's Dawn and welcome to my channel. Well, today, as promised, I'm going to show you, well I'm sure you can see some of it, what I've done with the box from the kit from the Love from Lizzie. In this instance it's from the October 2023 kit, but all these boxes are more or less the same. So you can do this with any box this shape. It doesn't have to be this box. Any box you've got you can adapt. So when I first got this kit, I said I was going to use or a little bit anyway, of everything in the kit at some point, but I hadn't used the dies, and we had this charming cat die which I've used and this little dachshund. So what I've done with that, I've cut it out 5 times, made a border, and the bits that cut out I've put across the top here, and I've covered all of this with white, actually it's watercolour paper. I nearly said card, but it's not cardstock, it's watercolour paper. So what I did, because obviously when you cut this board, they come with the flaps that you just tear open. And obviously when you do that, it's going to leave a ragged edge, and I wanted it to be a flip top lid. So again, I had some ragged edges, obviously, which happens when you cut into cardboard. So to overcome that, I'm going to lift the lid and show you what I've done inside. It looks a bit different. From those who are already Love from Lizzie subscribers, this box looks a bit different from what it looks like when we first get it. So here we go. I'm going to open the lid and I'm going to just gently wedge it underneath my stand, my camera stand. There we go. So I've made these dividers and I've put some card, and what I did, I made it twice the length. These are 2 inches high, this particular one. So I made it 4 inches, folded it and glued it all the way around, and I've done that all the way around. And for these dividers, I'm going to gently close this in a minute and show you what I've done. So we've got a long divider here to put all our longer bits of offcuts of paper, our wonderful peel-offs. We've got this gorgeous stamp set in here. In here I've got my ribbon, and on my ribbon, what I've done with this, I've just taken a scrap piece of card, folded over a few times and wound the ribbon round it and taped it with a bit of sticky tape just to keep it all together. And we've got our charms. The only thing I haven't used yet is this gorgeous chain. I haven't worked out what I'm going to do with it, but I'm sure I will. And we've got our banner pieces in here. We've got a pen. I haven't used the pen yet, but I'm sure I will. And some of the other bits and pieces I cut out and put in here to use as ephemera, or these little bits you could use as sentiment tags, I suppose. So we'll find a use for those later on, but I'm just going to gently push that up, lift that down and slide it to one side, and I'm going to very quickly show you how I made the dividers. It's ever so easy, even I can do it. So you just need a piece of card, and now the trick to this are the measurements. You need it to be twice the height of your box plus 2 inches, and I'll explain why. So for example, in this case, this box is 2 inches high, and I wanted my dividers to come up to more or less the top. So I've made them 2 inches plus 2 inches, of course, is 4 inches. And you need some flaps to seal them down. And I've made my flaps, or tabs if you like, 1 inch each. So we've got 2 plus 2 is 4, and another 2 is 6. So you score it at 1 inch either side, and then 1 down the middle, whatever your sizes are. The process is exactly the same. Allow 1 inch either side, and then score the main bit down in half in the middle. And then you turn it over. Now for quickness, I'm going to use double-sided tape just to show you what it looks like when it's done, but you can use glue if you want to. And you use your adhesive. So the main bit, the widest bit, you fold in half, just like that. Give it a good press once you're done. And you need this top edge to be nice and crisp. And then all you've got to do is splay it out like that and glue it down to the base of your box. So whether it's this size or any other size, it looks like that. Let's just slide the box out of the way for just 1 second. So there is our divider from the side angle, and there it is straight on looking overhead. So that's all you do, and then you stick these in your boxes however you want to arrange them. And then obviously you're going to see the flaps. So if I gently prop that open a bit, if I prop that open a little bit more, oh, it's not going to stay. Let's see if we can make it stay. Okay, I'll hold it with one hand, that's no problem. So what we need to do, if I just take this one out, for example, you need to cut another piece that's the same area of each of your partitions or divisions. So you do that and stick it down or glue it down, and that just covers up the tabs. So it's ever so easy. If you want me to show you a more detailed video of that, so you just take out your bits and pieces and you cut a piece of card that's the same area of each of these petitions. If you wanted me to show you a more detailed video of that, do pop me a comment below and I'll be happy to do one for you. So there is our renovated box. And it didn't take me that long to do actually. I used some of the ribbons and I glued it to make an edge. When I first did this, it almost looked like a wedding box, which it could be. But you can leave it open. You don't have to put the divisions in. You can use it as a Christmas box or a gift box. I'm using it as an embellishment box so I can keep all my bits and pieces in it that I haven't used yet, but I'm sure I will. So you can use your boxes for whatever you like. And it doesn't have to be this size. It can be any box you like. Any box you happen to have, a shoe box, an old subscription box or whatever, and just adapt it however you want. But this is how I did this box. And as I said, if you want me to give you a more detailed demonstration on how to actually put this together, do pop me a comment below and I'd be happy to do it for you. And when I come back next time, several of you have said you liked the stamping technique where you can't see the lines. I call it invisible stamping. It's not actually invisible stamping, but by the time you've done all your colouring, the lines are invisible. So when you come back next time, I will be doing some what I'm calling invisible stamping for you. So I'll catch up with you then. And in the meantime, have a great week. Hope you've had a good weekend. And I'll see you shortly. And in the meantime, thank you very much for watching. Do take care, have fun, and as always, happy crafting. Bye-bye for now.